Another happy landing. Okay, so obviously we've crashed the Ebon Hawk. We're here on Malachor 5. And I'm pretty sure all of the companions, well, almost all of the companions. I don't think Vysis and the Handmaiden have anything special here. But Beodur does. It doesn't really matter what his gear is because we actually play as his remote. I think in the restored content mod, HK-47 does as well. He goes back to Telos and blows up the HK-51 factory. And I forget what everyone else does. Oh, right. Let's just take a look at the party thing, right? So Atten has to fight Darth Sion. Mira has to fight Hanhar. HK-47 goes to the HK-51 factory. And Beodur does a thing. And we have to do everything solo. So this, for me, was definitely the hardest part of the game when I was smaller, because everything is solo and the enemies are actually somewhat difficult. And by somewhat difficult, I mean they're, like, mostly Drexel. Like, as soon as we get into the temple itself, nothing in there is actually difficult. That's all just, like, Sith assassins and things. But out here's a different story. What are you? A storm beast, that's what it is. That's what it is. Alright, well, let's grab... just Force Enlightenment. There we go. Yeah, no, when you actually know how to play the game. These storm beasts, not that bad. But this area is the big reason that I would pretty much always go dark side runs, because storm beasts are very easy to defeat when you put out a lot more damage, and just in general, the dark side puts out way more damage than the light side. Sith Marauders have the extra rage ability that Jedi Weapon Masters don't get, and there's really nothing that Sith Lords do any better than Jedi Masters, but, you know. Having cheap force power, since I'm never gonna optimize anything. Cheap force lightning? Sounds fantastic. Is this a circle? I think this is a circle. This has all the symptoms of being a circle. Yep, okay. Yeah, that was a circle. Fantastic. And we go this way this time. There we go. More Storm Beast. Get you out of here. Ah, so close. Get out of here. There we go. Hey, there we go. Just a green crystal, though. Oh, and of course, there's the Ebon Hawk. She's seen better days. Uh-oh, cutscene.
If the exile has come here, then he has not come alone.
Oh, right, here's Mira's bit.
The huntress is with the exile. She has a special talent for finding that which should remain lost. It also makes her difficult for me to sense, but not to a creature bred for such things.
Shall I send the assassins for her?
No, I have brought a beast to Malachor to deal with that one. We shall see if prey can become a predator. Her breaking shall be flesh and bone, or it shall be inside. If she survives, she will become stronger for it.
In other words, she'll level up.
Well, here's a surprise. Yet another slice of galactic paradise. If we ever go to Alderaan or Ithor or someplace without metal, jagged rocks, or packs of bloodthirsty beasts.
Okay, I guess we'll do that later. That's just like foreshadowing. Sure, I don't remember exactly when all the bits show up. If you choose Hanhar in the restored content mod, you get to play as him and you have to kill Mira or something? But honestly, I forget. Hanhar is great. He's mechanically the companion that I prefer to play with. But if you're going light side, you get Mira. She's okay. Just okay. And that's pretty much it. Then what do we got over here? Nothing. Literally nothing. Fantastic. Okay. To the Malachor depths.
Hanhar. Oh, you have to be kidding me.
So, Mandalorian power shield. And Master Sniper shot. Let's just blast him. Oh dear, that was not great. Oh, and Hanhar does a shitload of damage. Alright, rapid shot it is. Just get as many extra attacks as we can. Ow. Ow. God, Hanhar does so much goddamn damage. Okay. Let's grab a life support pack. Reactivate the shield. And then... use a bunch of drugs. Hopefully this should be enough. Ow. Ow. Alright, let's also grab the hyper battle stimulant, because I don't think they all stack. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Alright, so, funnily enough, drugs are overpowered. Still not overpowered enough, but holy crap. Alright, yeah, Mira would definitely just not even care. You don't owe me a life debt. I'm pretty sure she even said that at some, like, during her introduction to Nar Shaddaa, right? I don't want your life debt, Hanhar. Yeah, no, I don't think Mira's gonna kill Hanhar. We'll see how that goes. Let's do this one, shall we? Oh yeah, just take me to Kreia, that'll be fine, right? Alright, go ahead, Hanhar. Okay, so I think that's pretty much all of her bit. Although, hang on. There we go, Force Enlightenment. There we go. Okay, so I think that's pretty much all of Mira's bit. I don't know if she shows up again. She might in the restored content mod. But I do not really remember. Blast you. Blast you. Oh, wow, you survived. Congratulations. Damaged console. Yeah, this is all for the remote. All of the damaged consoles are for the remote and Beodur's questline thing that he does. Ah, perfect. Sith Assassins. Oh, hang on. That's where Mira was, right? Yeah, that's where Mira just was. I did not realize it was so close. Okay. It really doesn't make sense how she got there, to be perfectly honest. How did she get there? Because if she fell out of the Ebon Hawk, she'd just be dead. She's not a Jedi. We didn't bother to make her a Jedi, because it really didn't matter. More Storm Beast. Hello, Storm Beast. Perfect. Is this the canyon where Mira just was? Nope, this is the canyon where I fight a greater storm beast. I remember you being absolutely terrifying. Not like design-wise, just as an enemy. Yep, Greater Storm Beast. I remember you. Get you done in 2 rounds. Sucks to be you. And I don't think you drop any loot, so it doesn't actually matter. Right, is this where Mira fought Har? Maybe. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Ah, great, Sith Assassins. What's this other bit that I haven't explored? Ah, okay, nothing really. Looks like a whole load of nothing. It's probably just for the remote. Recently killed by fire from a heavy repeater rifle. Did Mandalore show up down here? What's his bit, even? I don't remember. Well, we're gonna get ambushed by Sith Assassins here, obviously. Right? No? No ambush? There's a cutscene. I knew that was coming. Oh, there they are. Oh, right, and they just kind of bow for us or something, right?
Our master has been expecting you.
Yep. There we go, here's the remote bit.
If you are watching this, then what the General suspected was true. The Sith are striking from the graveyard of Malachor 5. The ship the Sith Lord was on was one of the vessels damaged in that final battle. If you reach Malachor's surface, the mass shadow generator can be undone, provided there are enough vessels intact within the orbiting debris or buried in the planet's surface. Use the sequence I am unlocking in your memory banks on the engine core of any vessel you encounter on Malachor. If my calculations are correct, 4 vessels should be enough to power up the mass shadow generator and undo the damage that was done in Malachor 5, the damage I did. Once the sequence has begun, it cannot be stopped. So make sure the General is off the planet before triggering the sequence. Otherwise, there will be no retreat. I know your weapon systems are minimal, and I don't know what awaits you on Malachor's surface. Try to avoid contact with any potential threats. Follow your programming.
Yep, so Beodor's remote was actually just a last-minute failsafe in case he didn't make it to Malachor 5, or maybe he didn't want to go to Malachor 5. So the remote bit is kind of hard, because it's mostly forced stealth, if I remember correctly. However, yeah, they can't actually equip anything. They've got this field survival pistol and nothing else. And they're level 1. Fun. I think whatever enemies you killed do actually stay dead. Like, nothing respawns. So it's very good if, as a Jedi, you can go around and... Or, I guess, as the main character, you go around and destroy everything. There we go. Prime that. Perfect. There should be one more ship in here, right? There's a bridge. There's a ship. Okay. Which is quite far down, actually. Hopefully there's nothing between the two of us. At the very least, this remote does feel pretty zippy. As far as movement speed goes, anyway. Thankfully, nothing respawns, so as long as we didn't fuck up, which I think we might have, actually, in the Malachor Depths section. Oh, no. That's gonna be unfortunate. We might not have explored everything in the Malachor Depths. Okay, Malachor Depths. Do we have both ships? There's one ship. There's 2 ships. Okay, we did clear the way to both ships for the remote. Because we should only need 4. Alright, 70. The last one should be good. That's, of course, on the other side of the planet. And we'll want to take the low road, because it looks like there's a little bit I did not explore there. Which means there's probably still an enemy or 2. Perfect. Last one. And then I think we get blasted by Goto or something, right? Sequence primed.
If you are hearing this, then the sequence has been completed. When active, it will destroy Malachor. Again, I have one last command for you. You must remain behind and ensure that the sequence fires properly once the general gets the command. If not, then all we have fought for has been for nothing. You have done all I asked, all you were built for, and for that, I thank you.
Yep, there's Goto. You bastard.
Touching. The probability of the Iridonian installing trigger commands within your core was high. I see the probabilities have played out. Of course, the probability that I would do the same is equally high. Your inability to move right now is evidence of that. If the general issues the command, only I will be here to receive it. You realize I cannot permit you or the Exile to activate the mass shadow generator here on Malachor. In that, your programming and mine conflict. And since you have no offensive weaponry to speak of, the probability of your programming overriding mine is low. You must understand that the General would not wish the relics or the Sith strength here on Malachor to be compromised. Their presence is needed to stabilize the galaxy. Without them, the galaxy would be reduced to anarchy within years. And if there is anything I can't stand, it's an untidy galaxy. So, let us wait here, you and I, for the General's orders and calculate the total fate of the galaxy.
Correction. One could rust listening to your speeches, Fat One. Perhaps it is the large unwieldy vocabulator within your moon-sized frame that prevents your calculations from taking me into account. And while I find this small droid annoying in the extreme, I find my urge to shoot you takes a higher priority.
Unfortunately for you, I have arranged for friends to meet me here, and you seem to have brought none of your own. Stop him.
Unexpected correction. We cannot harm that unit.
Yeah,
It is a violation of
brilliant
our
play, Goto.
programming. Statement. As always, Fat One, you have miscalculated.
Ah, an unfortunate oversight.
Statement. I understand. Assassination protocols activated. Let us see what you have in your arsenal, Fat One.
All I wish was to help my programming. Either way, the Republic is...
Observation. I thought he would never die.
Thanks for watching. If you want to see the next part in this Let's Play, just click on this video right over here. Come on. Do it. You know you want to. It's right there, you just have to click. Come on. There you go.